What if speaking English is not difficult at all? What if the problem is not your grammar, not your vocabulary, and not your intelligence? What if you have been practicing every day, but practicing in the wrong way? Hello, my friends, and welcome back to A1 English Podcast. I'm very happy you are here today. This episode is calm. This episode is slow. And this episode is simple. You do not need to sit at a desk. You do not need a notebook. You do not need to study anything. You can listen while you relax. You can listen while you walk. You can listen while you repeat quietly. Today, we are talking about one small daily English habit. It is not stressful. It is not heavy. And it is not complicated. This habit helps you speak English more easily and more naturally. If English sometimes feels difficult, tiring, or confusing, this episode is for you. We are not rushing. We are not chasing perfection. We are simply training the brain in a gentle way. So take a breath, let your shoulders relax, and let's begin. Many people practice English every single day. They study vocabulary, they watch videos, they listen to podcasts, they read articles. And still, they say one thing. I understand English, but I can't speak it easily. This is very confusing. If daily practice is important, why does it not work for everyone? Some learners feel frustrated. Some feel disappointed. Some feel tired and start blaming themselves. But here is something important you need to hear. The problem is not you. The problem is not your effort. The problem is not your ability. The problem is how practice is done. Most people are working hard, but their practice is not helping the brain build fluency. And today, we are going to change that. Most daily English practice does not look like real English. Learners often practice in small, separate pieces. One day vocabulary, another day grammar, another day listening. These activities are not wrong, but they are not connected. In real life, English is not separate. When you speak, you listen at the same time. You think at the same time. You respond at the same time. The brain learns language as a whole experience. When practice is broken into pieces, the brain cannot build flow. This is why learners know many words but cannot use them. This is why grammar feels clear on paper but disappears when speaking. Fluency is not built by pieces. Fluency is built by connection. Another silent problem is constant change. Many learners change materials all the time. New videos, new teachers, new methods, new apps. This feels exciting. It feels productive. But the brain does not grow from excitement alone. The brain grows from familiarity. When you hear the same sounds again and again, the brain relaxes. When the brain relaxes, it understands faster. When it understands faster, it speaks faster. Fluency comes from repetition, not from variety. Changing materials too often keeps the brain in learning mode, but fluency needs training mode. This is a very important difference. Many learners practice English for the future. They say, one day I will speak. I need more practice first. I'm not ready yet. But speaking does not come later. Speaking must start now. Even simple speaking is real speaking. Even slow speaking is real speaking. You do not need perfect sentences. You do not need advanced words. You only need small, daily use.
Fluency grows when speaking becomes normal, not special. And that only happens when English enters daily life. Fluency is not knowledge. Fluency is not rules. Fluency is not memory. Fluency is familiarity. When English feels familiar, speaking feels easy. When English feels familiar, the brain does not panic. When English feels familiar, words come naturally. This is why children become fluent. They hear the same language again and again. They repeat the same patterns again and again. They are not studying. They are living inside the language. And adults can do this too, with the right habit. Now, let me explain the daily English fluency habit that actually works. This habit is simple, it is calm, and it is realistic. You use one short piece of English, one audio, one voice, one topic. You do not change it every day. 5 to 15 minutes is enough. The audio should be easy. You should understand about 70 to 80%. If it is too hard, the brain becomes tired. If it is too easy, the brain does not train. Comfortable challenge is the key. Step 1. You listen and relax. No speaking. No pressure. Step 2. You listen again. This time you may read the text. You notice rhythm. You notice sound. Step 3. You listen again and speak at the same time. You follow the speaker. You do not stop. This is called shadowing. Do not correct yourself. Do not worry about mistakes. Do not slow down. Let your voice move. This is the most important rule. You repeat the same audio for several days, 5 days, 7 days. Yes, it becomes boring, and that is good. When it feels boring, the brain feels safe. When the brain feels safe, fluency grows. Each day the audio feels easier. Each day your voice feels stronger. Each day your confidence increases. You are not learning new information. You are building a speaking habit. The hardest part of any habit is not starting. The hardest part is continuing. This habit works because it is small. Choose one time of day, morning or evening. The time doesn't matter. What matters is consistency. When English has a place in your day, it feels normal, not heavy, not stressful. If you do this every day for 1 month, you will feel the difference. This is not magic. This is training. Simple training. Daily training. English stops being a subject. It becomes part of your life. If this episode helped you, listen again tomorrow. Speak with it. Train with it. Do not wait for perfect English. Use the English you have. Fluency grows quietly, slowly, naturally. Thank you for listening to A1 English Podcast. Until next time, keep practicing, keep speaking, and keep believing in yourself.